Was it 2 days ago? I think 432 more illegal migrants crossed the Channel illegally to be welcomed into the bosom of Britain, given 45 quid a week free hotels and all that, as the government continues to do the square root of damn all about it, and still they come. Today we learn the sensational results of two-tier Keir's amazing smash the gangs strategy. After 9 months of impressive vigilance by Starmer's crack border security command, no gangs have been smashed, but this just in. 5 people have been convicted of piloting small boats across the Channel this year, which takes the total number of people guilty of this offence to a staggering 17. That's it. That's it. So far, 5 people this year convicted of piloting these boats. Now, this is a kind of a dubious crime anyway, or a dubious situation, because it's pretty well known. It's not really the people smugglers who get into these boats. What they do is they depute one of the migrants. They teach them how to drive the boat. So they're the ones who get nicked. It's not the people smugglers. It's a migrant who's been trained up to take the boat across the Channel. So it's really pretty slim pickings in terms of Keir's massive drive to solve our migrant crisis. 5 probable migrants behind the steering wheels of small boats. Pretty good,
dear,
eh?
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And I would be surprised if all these convictions, you may tell me otherwise, but I'd be surprised if all of these actually date to the Keir Starmer's regime. I mean, knowing how agonisingly slow justice is, unless you happen to be a so-called far-right thug, these cases have probably dragged on for many, many months, possibly since well before this woeful Labour administration. And that's very interesting about the who actually pilots these boats, because of course it's not going to be the gangmasters, is it?
Exactly.
Because they'd have to be processed themselves, and then they wouldn't be able to carry on with their behaviours, would they? I mean, they've basically got to contract it out, and no doubt you get a bit of a discount on your crossing if you're the one that's going to be in charge of getting the vessel as near as
exactly how it works. It's exactly how it works.
Yeah. I mean, this is woeful. We need to work out how much taxpayers' money per convict we've got there, because it will be millions, literally millions per conviction. Absolutely disgraceful. It really is.
And I think we've now, with the 432 migrants across the Channel 2 days ago, I think that takes us over 7,000 this year. I mean, I'm tempted to say that's a record, but it's more like that's a record because it is, way over anything we've ever seen before. An absolute shocking indictment of Keir Starmer and Calamity Cooper's policies. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. This is getting worse and worse.
I mean, how many times do we need to say this? You've either got to turn back the boat safely, or you've got to detain people in the UK and then deport them forthwith. No ifs or buts. You've just got to be absolutely zero tolerance about this, because this is just going to get bigger and bigger. It's not going to go away, is it? I mean, I hear nothing from the government about how they plan to make it go away, because it's completely illogical to try to make it go away by, as Keir Starmer puts it, smashing the vile people smuggling gangs. There's unlimited
the evil people smuggling guns.
Unlimited.
Yeah, and these separate gangs, this isn't their total amount, but a single gang, some of these bigger gangs, they're estimated to be making hundreds of millions of pounds a year. Hundreds of millions of pounds a year. You talked earlier about the special dispensation given to the migrants. They teach how to steer the boat. Well, they're also offering, so thriving is their business, they're now offering VIP packages, sort of club class tickets with more leg room and so on and so forth. It's unbelievable.
I mean, I've no doubt you can also get, 3 for the price of 2, or, 2 for the price of 1 in some vessels. This is how it's going to be. Buy a group travel ticket. I mean, it's just extraordinary that it should ever have got to where we are now. And I remember reporting on the first boat that came over, and it was a kind of little canoe with a couple of blokes in it. And I remember this. It was about 2016, and I was thinking, uh-oh, this is a really, really bad sign. That was the point, right early on, years ago when this started, that the government should have said, we are having none of this.
Yeah. Well, do you remember Sajid Javid, when he was the Home Secretary, declaring a national emergency? If I remember rightly, it was after about a month. Something like 419 or something had come over in a month. And he declared a national emergency. I mean, 2 days ago, we had 432 in a day, and we have had quite a few days now where there's been more than 1,000. So this hasn't just been gently increasing, it's rocketing, and it's getting worse, and Labour's policies are just wrong. I don't think they actually care that much, but if they did care, they wouldn't be talking about smashing the gangs. They'd be talking about stopping the migrants. Only one way to smash the gangs: stop the migrants. And you stop the migrants by not giving them any deterrence. Or not giving them any enticements, but giving them deterrence. The kind of best deterrent I would suggest might be, how about we turn the boats around in the middle of the channel, or alternatively deport and detain and deport. Once you get here, you've broken our laws, we'll detain you, then we deport you. Once you get that message, like in Australia, they'll stop coming. But I suspect that Keir and his sort of North London Guardian reading friends, deep down, or not even deep down, don't particularly want to solve this crisis. They rather like the idea of open borders.
Yeah, obviously they're not that interested in solving it, or they'd be being more proactive rather than just standing up and making announcements and saying they're doing things and hey, by the way, whatever came of that round table meeting with representatives from 40 countries, where was a great policy idea out of that? I haven't heard anything anymore. Do you remember the summit?
Yes, I do. By the way, what about a story I discussed with Rod Little a couple of days ago? At last, we can see the physical evidence of what happened to the £500 million we gave France to patrol their own beaches. They've set up a flimsy barrier across a road 3 kilometres west of Calais. It's a single thing. It's in a flat field. You can drive round it. And in any case, they keep it open during the day. They only close it at night. As Lee Anderson said, so you can still break into Britain as long as you turn up between dawn and dusk. That's what we've got for our 500 billion quid. A single barrier that is easily got round. It's pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like that £100 million bat tunnel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, totally and utterly pointless. It's a disgrace. The French have been completely and utterly treacherous on this, and I don't think we should be giving them a penny more. And actually, worse than that, not only should we not give them a penny more, I think we should sue them to give back the money that they have completely demonstrably failed to use to our benefit, to mutual benefit. We should be asking for that back now.
Yes, good. They've ripped us off. Let's sue them and let them know where we stand.
What Trump would do, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.